Guangxi, China, June 21, 2025. Floodwaters overflow the banks of 9 major rivers, submerging villages and streets, forcing residents to flee in the middle of the night. Beginning on June 20, 2025, a strong weather system caused widespread heavy rain in Guangxi province. The worst affected areas include Hechi, Baise, and Luzhou, where heavy to torrential rains caused sudden flooding, overwhelming urban infrastructure and natural river systems. In Yuzhong district of Baise City, heavy rains quickly led to severe urban flooding. Streets were flooded and many roads were impassable. Vehicles stalled or floated in rising water, and residents were forced to wade through waist-deep water. In Hechi's Jinchengjiang district, heavy rains flooded a special education school and large trees fell on Weiwen Road, crushing parked cars. Meanwhile, in Luzhou, low-lying residential areas were flooded and traffic was disrupted. Many residents described the sudden storm as the worst they had seen in years. Shops were closed, schools postponed classes and daily life came to a halt. The heaviest rainfall was recorded at Pinglin Reservoir in Sikan Town, Linyan County, where a staggering 238 mm fell in just 24 hours. Across the wider Guangxi region, the prolonged downpour caused rivers to rise rapidly and floodwaters to spread. In Hechi, residential areas and main roads were flooded. In one serious case, a minibus broke down in deep floodwaters. Passengers were trapped inside with no way to escape. Firefighters rushed to the scene, waded through the raging water to carry out a high-risk rescue. All passengers were eventually evacuated safely. At 4 p.m. on June 21, the Autonomous Region Water Resources Department and the Autonomous Region Meteorological Bureau jointly issued a red alert for flash flood disasters. It is expected that, from 8 p.m. on June 21 to 8 p.m. on June 22, there is a possibility of flash flood disasters in the northwest of Baise City, and there is a possibility of flash flood disasters in the north of Luzhou City and the west of Hechi City. Please pay attention to flash flood prevention such as monitoring, inspection, warning and evacuation in all the above-mentioned affected areas. As the rain continued to fall, the authorities began to sound the alarm about the condition of many reservoirs and dams across the region. Due to the heavy rainfall, water levels rose to dangerous levels. According to emergency reports, many dams are now severely full and on the brink of structural collapse. To avoid collapse, some reservoirs have been forced to release water immediately without prior notice, causing water levels to rise downstream and increasing the risk of flooding in already flooded cities and villages. According to the Guangxi Provincial Water Commission, the water level of the Longjiang, Duliu and Rongjiang rivers has risen sharply by 2 to 9 meters in a short period of time. 9 rivers have exceeded the warning level at 9 different stations. The Guangxi Meteorological Bureau and the Department of Water Resources have issued multiple rounds of yellow and orange rainstorm warnings. Officials are warning people to prepare for further emergencies including flash floods. Landslides and riverbank collapses. Rescue teams have been dispatched across the region to assist in disaster response. Monitor high-risk dams and reservoirs. On the afternoon of June 21st, the water level at Luzhou Hydrological Station was 80.11 meters, 3 meters above the warning level, with a flow rate of 12,400 cubic meters per second. The Guangxi Regional Hydrological Center forecasts that on June 22nd, the Dulujiang-Sanjiangyangxi River section will experience flooding about 3 meters above the warning level. The Lujiang River water level in the Luzhou urban area will rise near the warning level. The Longjiang River mainstream water level will continue to rise by 4 to 7 meters. And red alert level flooding will occur. Some medium and small rivers in Luzhou, Hechi and Baise may experience flooding above the warning level. The center has asked people in riverside areas of Luzhou, Hechi, Baise and other cities to evacuate immediately due to rising river water. With more rainfall expected in the coming days, pressure on reservoirs and embankments continues to increase. Some dams have already reached or exceeded their capacity. Any additional rainfall could push them past their breaking point, releasing catastrophic surges that would devastate downstream communities. The decision to release water may save dams from collapsing, but it will also flood towns with little time for warning or evacuation. This disaster in Guangxi is more than just a night of torrential rain. It exposes a much more alarming reality. The combination of relentless rain, rising river levels, fragile infrastructure, and overburdened dams is creating a chain reaction of flooding across southern China. Cities like Baise, Hechi, and Luzhou are now on the front lines of a flooding crisis that is far from over. The situation highlights the delicate balance between infrastructure and nature, and how quickly that balance can turn into chaos. For many residents, this is becoming a never-ending nightmare. Roads have turned into rivers, schools into shelters, homes into islands. Entire communities are holding their breath, watching the water level rise bit by bit, wondering what will happen next. On June 21st, the Guangxi Meteorological Observatory issued another orange alert for heavy rain. It is expected that from June 21st to 27, Guangxi will still have heavy rain in the north with rainfall exceeding 200 millimeters, and will also be accompanied by strong convective weather such as short-term thunderstorms and strong winds. From 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on June 22nd, according to the monitoring of the Hydrological Department, some areas of Hechi City, Baise City and Luzhou City will have heavy to very heavy rain. The cumulative rainfall is relatively large in Luofu Town, Nandan County, Hechi City with 158 millimeters, Leli Town, Tianlin County, Baise City with 131 millimeters,